A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Yeah, everything's probably better inside the ghost house. Yeah, Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the sole of its shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice, thrice. No, the mansion still loom in the background. Whispers calling me back. Shadows beckoning. Come for me. Oh, help you? Oh. Is that what we really supposed to do? We're supposed to help the ghost, not be killed by it. Maybe that's good. Help me. I don't look back. You know what? We can work with you. Why are you seeing you there? We can work with you. You can make you pretty. And then we can help you so you don't scare us. Don't try and hurt us. And I promise I will help you. We make you look so... Again with that honking! We can take our time, goddammit, game! We spend a ride back to Luxembourg City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background filling the silence. Occasionally, As will reach to fiddle with it until the signal settles or on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way is a sign, I know there's something he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. You mean like why you left it, why you looked so pale, why you seemed so worried, what's that letter or piece of paper you put in? I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside in a small hope that my feigned disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
Oh, thanks. All of a sudden he tosses something out to me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the shin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package making a soft landing on my lap instead. No, don't. Yeah, I can find it very much funny because my mind is always in the gutter.
Sorry.
The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face, and he clears his throat, focusing his eye on the road again. I swear he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flipped a half-forgotten package on my lap to check.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Because you seemed low on energy, kinda pale. She said pale, at least, that girl. So probably low on energy, you seemed fainting almost, so... And it must have been some reason why you were sent away even though it was still in the middle of the open house, so probably he guesses there you needed some energy. You know, you said he had detective senses, so why shouldn't that be it?
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there.
Yeah.
Have you eaten lunch yet?
I don't even get a chance to deny it, because right on cue my stomach rumbles loudly, and an empty gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. Didn't we start the game by us eating lunch with Bella in her classroom? Becky, I call her Becky back. They all have such name that have like, yeah, Isabella, it's still Isabel. Not Hannah, but Hannah. Ashton, I guess Ashton. I don't really know how that would match Englishly there, but you know, specifically, not Becky, Becca. Som en bäckehäst. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch, so I could catch Becca while she was on break. Oh, I thought you ate lunch together. You only delivered to manage this, and you're such a good friend, Isabella. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling is new to me, though. If anything, it's just one of the things I got used to, ignoring over the years, growing up. Thanks, then I tear open the package and start nibbling at the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after this small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at me.
How'd the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house.
Except they being rich and famous.
On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
Oh.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine.
Oh?
She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way.
About the ghost? Supernatural stuff? Anything like that?
Despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to 3. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on...
How'd you even know about the last one?
I hate... It's very sensitive because it's supposed to be quiet, so yeah. Because we're short on money. What did... Do we have anything like a backlog? Yeah, we have. Good, now I can actually read out. Since you're back to your instant noodle diet. Oh, I see. We're back to that diet. Becca told him, because you said that before, him and Becca seem to be friends somehow. Yeah, oh, that's her name. Rebecca, of course, then it makes more sense than Becca. Because Becca was a name I never really think I heard it before, except as a Becca Hest, which is Becca Horse? River Horse, maybe? I don't know. It's a very Swedish thing, I guess. Rebecca, but yeah, Rebecca makes more sense.
Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
Of course. His answer is a small laughter, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so, I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property.
And he's gonna say the name, right?
So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why of all time did I have to screw up like that? In front of an important customer, no less? I screwed up. Is that because I was faint and such? Maybe because I then ran away and fell down the stairs, which, if I would have instead just prayed, it would have been gone and I would have been able to calmly go down and meet them and not been found unconscious. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
That one, no, it looks like you're screaming, crying like, why don't you love me? Or something like that.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
No, it's even worse. It's a living corpse in the attic. He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold. My own heartbeat, a heavy weight in my side, heavy weight in my chest. Yeah. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
And now he's gonna be like, the right couple?
You made them angry?
Oh.
Not angry. Just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients. The rights, was it?
I can't answer that. At least not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. Oh. He knows if I'm lying, and I don't want to lie to him. I want him on my good side. So I'm gonna try and change the subject. He's gonna realize that and can say that, okay, she don't want to talk about it really, so let's do that. Or maybe pull him back in it, and we actually reveal it. But I'm not gonna lie to him. I need him.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
Relationship, is it up? Is it up? Yes, it's up! Good! Yes! I guess if they go up, that's good, right? I hope so, at least. Otherwise, yeah. And Isabella, yeah, I apparently hate myself, I guess, because it's not ready to up. I wonder if I could have increased Hannah's look there. It didn't seem that way. Oh.
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh. Another exaggeration about changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Yeah, it is. Besides, it never works with him. What I thought. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he is really very good at his job. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for Zack's film. Checking the street sign outside, it appears Ash is taking the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic, or getting more time with you so he can talk with you about everything that's happening.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Oh, memes.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Makes sense, but I mean, you still laugh at all for once, right?
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
Neither are you. That earns him a soft punch to his arm. I did laugh at him, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It only makes his head bigger. Stupid asshole.
Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before?
The affair?
We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
Is it, right? He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answer to my question. Just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it too much. He was about to pin it down on him and we took him away from Mr. Right. I think that's it. It must be him, right? Maybe it wasn't an affair. Maybe it's something else or something big here. Maybe it is hiding corpses in the wine cellar. That's normal, right? I mean, who won't be frustrated if you can't bring someone you're chasing to justice because they keep slipping out of your fingers? If I were his shoes, I'll definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining to me, regardless. If things weren't the way they are back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama will never allow it. Mama? But the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Yeah. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we are already at the movie house.